Hey guys, Mr. David here with the House of Storms, and tonight we're on Major David with our in the Gathering Storm, which is our new intermediate level alliance. So if you're somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000, it says here 3,200 or 3,800. I'm not the leader here, so it's up to them who they want to let in. But if you'd like to join us, just follow the link in the description. Now, tonight I want to talk about team management. If I say edit team down here, if you swipe left and right, you can see you have a few different teams you can set up. If you're not familiar with this, but when you start out, you don't have this many. But I find that team slots are pretty good use of gems, especially early game. You go into inventory. Sorry, I want to go to shop. Under featured and shop, you're going to see gems resources down to hero cap increase here and extra team. So it looks pretty expensive because I bought a few of them, but it starts out at 150, 200. It's not too bad, and it gives you a little bit more options when it comes to building your teams. For instance, I like to have my first team as when I'm leveling up. So this one here is who I'm trying to build the skills. Next one is who I don't care about the skills, I just want to level them up. This is my 8-7 team, so when I'm grinding easy levels for recruits, then this is who I use. Team Titan, so I can just go ahead and take this out on Wukong. You might know is important for Titans. So let's say I want to fight a blue Titan, then I might go ahead and just kind of light up some reds and click done and apply. So that I have that. Now, what I want to talk about right now is right here. So purples, yellows, blue, green, red. And then I have my defense team. So I'll put my defense team and I click my defense team up. The reason I have these teams set up is for raids. Now, the best team against a raid defender is going to be one that you build specifically for attacking that defender. However, that's time consuming. And, if you first get up in the morning like I do and want to just fill up that raid chest real quick and you're kind of foggy-eyed, you kind of probably just kind of stare at your roster for a while and not want to make the decisions real quick, and it just takes a while. And if you're managing your trophies properly, you shouldn't be spending too much time fighting really difficult raid opponents unless you're really trying to build those trophies up, or if you're a high level player and you're trying to rank real high. So what I like to do is just have these these teams ready to go. So purples, so if I'm fighting a yellow team, purples, now what I'll do is I'm basically 3-2 in all these, so 3 purples and 2 off color. Now the off color is kind of your decision and based on what your better players are on the team. So let's say I got 2 purple healers, so I don't really need red. I don't really need Bold Tusk, who is one of my better. Oh shoot! I just knocked Grim out. Okay, Bold Tusk, is probably one of my stronger players, but I don't really need another healer on here because I have Regard and Sabina. Proteus is awesome, but I want to have some off color here just to have a little bit more staying power and just to be a little bit more conservative. And so I have an off color. What I don't want it to be is yellow, because yellow is weak against purple. So I'm gonna say done here. Same thing, yellow. Here's my yellow team. So my yellow team, now ideally, you kind of want your off color to be your healer. The reason for that is that if you can't knock out the other team with your on color strong, with your strong color right away, then you want a little bit more, again, staying power by having those healers and to knock off their buffs, maybe to cleanse yourself and keep yourself in the game until you find the tiles that you need. But it's not entirely necessary. Again, with the purples, I have on-color healers, fine. Yellow, I have an on-color healer, I have an off-color healer. But what I don't want is purple on my yellow team, because purple is weak against yellow. So same thing, blue. Blue is for attacking red. Green is weak against red, so I definitely don't want green on this blue team here. Same thing, green. Same thing, red. Now, while you're building these teams, it does matter who you put in first, because I don't want to have to go into my troops and deal with that, but the troops matter. So, for instance, look at this blue team here. So I got some pretty strong troops here. I would say I probably put these guys in backwards, because Proteus is, if we look at Proteus is defense 595, health 1079. Regard 729, 1202. Way tougher than Proteus. Okay, now I want Regard to stay alive longer. He's the more important one, perhaps, but definitely not to that extent where I just want to throw Proteus away. I need someone to protect Proteus, and this troop right here is way stronger. Look at this. This is a level 16 4-star troop, and this is a level 1 3-star troop under Proteus. So what I really want to do, and without having to switch them out, is generally, if I'm doing it right, I want to put in the weakest color, the weakest character first. So Proteus in first, and then Regard. And I'll say done, and now look, see, Proteus has that level 16 troop protecting him with a 15% increase in defense. I'm not sure if that's going to reflect. I don't know if that reflects in his stats, but it definitely works. So you really want that. So same thing with Kirill here. Grim is probably my squishiest, because see, these guys all have emblems. Grim 567 defense. Defense is the more important stat, so I'm just gonna look at that. 567 defense. Sonya, she's got these emblems set up for defense. Kirill 691. So I would say that Grim really needs that. Really needs those that stronger troop, and then Kirill. Oh, not wrong, Kirill, and then Sonya. Okay, so now we got Grim. This nice troop protecting Grim because he is a glass cannon. He is squishy. So I'm gonna head and save those changes here. That's a good idea. Again, so now when I go up against raid opponents of different colors, I can just go ahead and select my team. So let's go ahead and do some raiding now. If I look here, my heroes, this is pretty tight. So my heroes are 10 out of 40. So I need to win all 6, right? Because I got 6 flags there. I need 30. So I need to win all 6. Now the other day we talked about trophy management. Here's something cool I just learned. If you swipe right here, see where it says gold up here? If I swipe, look at that, platinum's 1800. So I always forget what the next level is and if I should reach for it. So gold is 1200. I'm at 1741. So all I really need is 60 trophies to get me to the next level, which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna shoot for platinum, and I'm gonna try to get at least 60 trophies and win every one. And I'll go ahead and allow myself to use a flask if I need to, because after this I'm not coming back to this guy tonight, and I'd kind of like to fill this hero's chest up here. So when we're talking about trophy management, what we need to do is we want to win, right? We don't want to spend all day fighting teams that are difficult to beat, and this goes whether you're trying to rank number 1 or just rank high. I've gotten up to maybe rank 100, rank 75 I think was the highest I ever got, and that was not fighting any really difficult players. So what you're doing is you're looking for people you can beat. Here's a 3600 with the Cyperion. We got Kunchin on the end. Who's this dude? He does not all that scary. Buddy can be a pain. This doesn't look too too difficult. So I'm going to take this. It's 35. It's going to give me 35 trophies. And if I lose, I'll lose 26. So that's something to consider. And you're considering the team power as well. The team power is more like, say Kunshin was maxed, you know, and I didn't notice that. And so this team power would be more like 38, 39, maybe 4,000 with a couple of max 5 stars that I didn't notice off in the corners. So I'm going to go and give this a try here. And again, swipe over to my red. Now, I could take my time. I could go monochrome red, and I can make it a perfect team against this particular one. Maybe get something to debuff Cyperion, because if he happens to put up that repost, we don't want, you know, we want to knock that off of him. But I'm gonna just go ahead and take my take my chances here. Red, not red. I want yellow. Okay, I can't knock off the riposte, but let's just go ahead and see how we do. So I want to go after our colors. Looks like at this point I'm probably not going to kill him. I'm going to set him off. Unless I get a lucky yellow under here. Oh. Okay. I'm probably going to set him off. That's okay. We got some blues. Maybe I can hit him with these yellows right here. Look at that. I am going to kill him. He put his shield up, so we'll see. Yeah, no. Whatever, dude. Let me get a couple extra tiles out of that. Hit him with the blues. Yeah. Alright, let's kill this dude, because he looks like he's gonna fire off sooner. Kunshin's definitely the more dangerous one. These guys are protected by riposte. This guy's a purple, so he's probably die from this. Yeah, almost. Set up these blues and then I can hit Carol. Use Carol. Don't like that. Hopefully, this doesn't hurt Grim too much. This doesn't hurt my yellows too much. We'll get yeah, Buddy's nasty, but we have an answer to that. Good. Looking pretty good. Kunshin's a while from getting set off. Always trying to ghost those on-color tiles, or just any. We definitely don't want to give them mana. We're going to talk about that in a video pretty soon, because I still see a lot of people using chromatic teams. And I did for a long time. I mean, longer than I want to admit. I use a chromatic team. I say like, okay, this is my best team. My best war team is my one best of each color. Well, that's not how it works. You don't want to attack with a chromatic team ever. So look at that. Now see, that's a good example of something I really don't want to fight. Not that Dom is that tough, but she's maxed, and she's only going to give me 14 trophies. Look at that ratio. So again, reroll. A lot of people don't like to reroll. They look at that as a big waste, but man, there's a lot of. I probably could have fought that. There's a lot of food in my tank up there. Look at that. 22 million, 2.5 million. I'm good. This looks pretty reasonable. I don't know what all these guys do. It's not maxed. I don't know a lot of the new guys. You'll forgive me. Sumle. That looks reasonable. Okay. And again, I got to get up to 1800 before I fill that. which is totally plausible. I could hit those blues and hit this guy with those 4 blues. I really want to knock out that tank. Your main goal should be to knock out the tank. That's messy. That's messy. Now, well, maybe the purples will do it. Let's see. Because now you can ghost in between. I really want to ghost. Even if that one purple tile gets in between these guys, that makes a big difference. Alright, who do I want to stop? Who do I want to stop? Comment below. Ah, too late. I'm stopping these guys. I need a little bit more blue. I'm gonna heal. I don't want to waste that. I'll set them up. There we go. Ghost that purple tile in between. I'll go ahead and freeze these guys again. Proteus is the man. He ain't much to look at, but he'll save your butt. Alright. Heal up because the Sonya was down, that's the only reason. I'd really like to see some blues. I've been really close to powering my blues for a while now. Alright, so you see how Cademon over here, he's going to be powered next turn whether I like it or not. So I might as well go ahead and send a few things his way. If you see someone who's almost powered, you might as well just hit him. Generally, you try to avoid powering. Let's see if I can knock him out with this. No, he's not. This'll do. How many freaking hit points does this dude have? 1474 for a 4-star? Okay. I think that's buffed, but that's still ridiculous. I'm gonna go ahead and just... I gotta do something here. This needs to end. There you go. Kill him. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so since these guys are both going off, they already have their mana. I'm gonna freeze this guy with Proteus. And since we don't really have a problem, save regard. Glad I did. Ooh. Just lost somebody there. Ooh, let's do a diamond. That's nice. Oh, I'm making a mess. I know someone's watching this. Cringing. These moves I'm making, but you'll get used to it. I mean, the whole idea of this gameplay is that I don't have to overthink things. You get up first thing in the morning, bang out your trophies, hit the Titan a few times. I mean, I'm a casual gamer, man. I got a busy life. Okay, if I hit these reds into purples into reds, like it's purples, reds with a bonus blue. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, this is it. I got 4 left. Searching. Chow is a pretty easy tank. Is there anybody mean? These guys' costumes I don't know all that well. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see what I got here. Purple? Sure, why? Purple, my blue is my alt. See, this is a good example why purple would be good main, and then red would be my secondary, because I got 3 greens on this team up here. It's going to reroll. I don't even need that. Yeah. Sonya can be a pretty nasty tank. Look at it. 851, 1253. That's mean. She used to be kind of like a B- character, but then once, no. I could have. I should have. Colin can get messy. Kirill is the worst. I hate Kirill tanks. That's an A tank in my opinion. Boral is considered a more dangerous tank. I don't know, this looks familiar, doesn't it? Whatever, let's do it. Purples against a Chow tank. Let's take it. Oh yeah, look at this. They got a formation thing going on here that I forgot to check. Chow is not the tank. That could be a problem. Yeah, look out for that, because I don't. And here we are. Could lose it because once Skittle goes off and Dom, I'm gonna be in trouble. But they are, and not much I can do about it. So that means I'm gonna go ahead and burn some tiles and see if I can. Messy. Really hit someone else if you don't mind. Alright, let's see if I can blue in here. Jeez. Okay, so check formation, because that's a thing now. Chow's supposed to be dead. This blue should make happy things happen. I killed one. Just kind of burning stuff now. I don't have very high hopes for this. I'll go next. Okay. It's not too late. See, here's an example. That's pretty easy. Where does it say formation? There you go. Reverse double. A lot of these reverse doubles. Oh, here we go. Let's move it blue. This dude looks scary, but he doesn't have much going on. So we're gonna knock out that tank and ghost your on color tiles. Ooh, that's scary. Let's see if I can knock her out. Not quite. And that worked. So one thing about my gameplay is I'm not going to pretend to be the best at tiles. I'm also not very patient. So I might have comments about my choice of matches. And that's fine. The whole point is I don't have a lot of time to play. This is the most I've played in a couple of days. Quick sloppy decisions. There we go. Alright, where we are. Okay, 1783. I only need 20 more. Do not mess with a Kunshin tank, even a 3-tier, tier 3. Now when I say tier 3, for those of you who don't know, this is a tier 3. See right here? That's a tier 3 5-star. So a 3-star will only have 3 tiers, so that's maxed. But you see these 5 stars have 4 and 5 stars have 4 tiers. So these are all This is a pretty decent team. I think I can go after this. So I haven't played with my green lately. I don't have a very good green team on this guy, but Grim is a pretty soft tank. See how I want to play that. This guy here, Heimdall, he's nasty everywhere. Let's go ahead and knock him out. That was pretty. Okay, so I'm now platinum, or whatever that is, 1800. That's where we want to hang out around. So now we're starting to get into, if you look at, we're starting to get into tougher opponents. We're just going to keep rolling. Look at how much food I got left. Doing fine. Oh, I don't mess with the lane in the middle. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, these are all pretty mild characters here. Eventually you get to know who's who. So don't stress out about, studying the chart and all that. You'll know who's who after a while, who's more dangerous. And the chart helps. I'm talking about Anchor's hero grading guide. Definitely helps to see who's a good flank, which is next to the tank here, and the wings, which are off to the side. So you can tell, that helps, but eventually you kind of get used to it and see who spanks you more. Again, like Kirill, I'd call him an A tank, at least for this level. But he's B. Don't give him too much mana. Just want to hit the enemy as less as possible, least as possible. And I'm lining up those yellows so I can send that one down the middle. Hope Fondy doesn't kill anybody. Oh, June is squishy. Alright, I would say that Khalil is a little bit dangerous at this level. Not late game. There's some nice blues for her. We'll knock her out right now. I should have hit those. I should have ghosted those blues. That's okay. It's a good idea is to save the tiles. If Li Zhu, is that her name? Yeah, Li Zhu is about to go off. Don't match any on-color tiles. You can save them. See how I save these blues right here? Actually, I'm gonna do this so that I can make a blue diamond. Hopefully, Sonya doesn't punish me for that. Oh, she's over. Li Zhu's a nasty defender. She's not much for offense, but that knocking the mana off of all your team, that's what I was talking about, is she knocks a little bit of mana off all your team. So if you hit those on-color tiles right before she goes off, then you kind of wasted them. So you don't want to do that. Nice. Whatever. Light up the blues. Just end this. Come on. Come on, these people got stuff to do. Okay. Where are we? So I didn't make it because I lost that one. But I am platinum at 1800. And my next raid flag will come in 40 minutes. I don't know, well, just because I've brought you this far, I suppose I should go ahead and use one. Oh, you know what? So tournament, I recommend joining the tournaments because it almost doesn't matter. I mean, you can take your time and put up a good team. Yeah, okay, I'm not allowed to put nothing up. Just for now, just do that. Oh, I can't do that either. Just stop it. All right, because it gives you a chance to have a couple extras. So see, like if we're in the middle of a tournament right now, I can go ahead and clean this up. See these heroes? I need to kill 4 heroes, and a tournament is a decent place to kill 4 heroes right now because I just don't have. I don't have any power. So I guess I'll just wait the 40 minutes. I'll stop this, but I'll go ahead and clean that up after, and I will take my platinum trophy. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you had some fun watching this. Check the link in the description if you want to join one of our teams, and have a good night.